Greetings to everyone. In this video, I'll be talking about the instruction that has to be given to the students once they are in Rome. So, the very first thing that has to be done is that you have to take a metro card. Okay, you have to take a metro card. If your age is less than 26, then you have to pay 135 euros. And if it is greater than 26, you have to pay 250 euros. So, these are the charges. And it will remain valid for all the metros, trams, buses, and second class Trenitalia. And with this, you can travel all around Rome. If you plan to buy a bus pass, a monthly pass, then it will cost you 35 euros per month. So, a footnote here that if you reach Rome by the end of the month, then don't get there because there the deadlines are the date duration is from 1 to 30. Okay, if you get there for on 20, then you have to pay the whole amount of money just for 10 days, and on again the next month or the first day of the next month it will get expire. So be sure that what you have to do. The students who don't have their codes fiscale, what they have to do, they have to visit the office and get that code fiscale, Agenzia delle Entrate. They have to visit there. The advisable visiting hour is in the morning. Okay, so the next is you have to visit on this Google map. This you can do on yourself, but I have made this video just to get you everything under a single roof. Next, you have to apply for permesso di soggiorno within 8 days as you arrive in Rome. From there, you can get a kit from the main campus. Okay, so this is necessary within 8 days of your arrival. The next is you have to visit CAF Patronato office and you have to file your ISCA. Next is you have to open your Italian bank account, and before this, I'm not counting that purchasing of your SIM and all that you can do on your own, I think, and that is the basic need of all. The next is you have to submit your scholarship documents at the Lazio office, and due to COVID-19, they might have changed some rules. So if you want, then you can mail them or you can just go in the office and ask them, and do not expect that on the very day your work would be done because they are always a busy person. So these were some of the guidelines that I think would be beneficial to you. If I missed something, then drop down in the comment section, and if you have any query or doubt, then also drop down in the comment section. And best of luck, best wishes to all of you. Have a great semester ahead. Good luck for your exams, and thank you. Subscribe and like. Share too.